Hi all, welcome back to Weekend Vlogs. Eid Mubarak everyone. Eid was completely in a lockdown almost for everyone I guess. The situation is not favorable, so praying everything to be back to normal soon. We had no plan for any major celebrations as the situation is not favorable. Anyways, here is the video what we did on the Eid day, how we celebrated our Eid at home. Hope you all enjoy watching this. So let's get into the video. I started preparing some sweets the day before the Eid, that is the last day of the fasting, so that the next day it would be easier for me. Firstly, I started preparing the coconut laddu, which is very traditional and very easy to make. For that, in a pan, heat 1 teaspoon ghee in a frying pan, add 2 cups of desiccated coconut, or you can even add the grated coconut. Stir and roast the coconut on a low flame for 3 to 4 minutes. Now add 1 cup of milk and half teaspoon of cardamom powder. Stir very well and cook this mixture on a low flame. And now add the 1 cup of sugar and nicely mix well. When you see that the mixture has begun to thicken, then keep stirring regularly. After 2-3 minutes, you can switch off the flame. When the mixture is still warm, apply some ghee on your palms and when shaping the coconut laddu. Roll the laddu in the desiccated coconut or in fresh coconut evenly. The yummy delicious coconut laddu is ready. Next, I plan to make a sweet called Basbousa, which is basically a Middle Eastern sweet which is made from a semolina. Into a deep bowl, add 1 egg and 1 cup of milk, both are in room temperature, and half cup of ghee. You can use either butter as well, and nicely mix, adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder, quarter cup of sugar, 1 cup of desiccated coconut, half cup of Maida, and finally 1 cup of semolina. If required, you can add quarter teaspoon of cardamom powder and nicely mix well. Now transfer this mixture into a lined or greased baking dish. With the help of knife, applying a light pressure, cut the basbousa into quarters or square or up to your desired shape. Keeping the almonds on top of each square just for a simple decoration. Let's move this dish into the preheated oven and bake this around 15 to 20 minutes in 180 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, let's make a sugar syrup. For that, I have taken around half cup of sugar and half cup of water and adding little amount of lime juice. Let it boil for around 5 to 10 minutes and then the sugar syrup is ready. Turn heat off and keep the syrup warm. When the basbousa is done, turn off your oven and take it out. Pour the syrup evenly and cover the basbousa immediately. Take it out, cut and then enjoy. Next, I plan to make a sweet baklava. Baklava is really tasty and it's very easy to make, but only thing is that you will need a phyllo pastry sheet. Next, I have powdered some pistachios and cashews and kept aside also the melted butter. For assembling the baklava, first greasing the pan with butter and placing the layers of the phyllo sheets. Brush each lightly with the butter and then evenly add the pistachios and the cashew powder. And then on top of that again place a phyllo sheet. Brushing each with butter, then add another layer of nuts. I have kept around 10 to 15 sheets of phyllo pastry. Once you're done with the assembly, using a sharp knife, cut the baklava into whatever shape you desire. Now let's bake it. Transfer into the oven which is preheated already. We have to bake for around 20 to 30 minutes in 180 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, let's prepare the sugar syrup. The recipe is same for as that we prepared for the basbousa. Now the baklava is ready. It has become golden on the edges and the tops. Now after 15 minutes of cooling, pour the hot syrup evenly over the baklava. Let the baklava cool completely at room temperature at least for 8 hours. So now all my sweets are ready. Now on the previous night itself, just marinating the mutton with the curd and the masala powders for the biryani so that mutton will be really soft and tender. On the Eid day morning, all set and getting ready for the Eid prayers. Usually the Eid prayers been done in the mosque, but this time due to the COVID situation, everybody is doing at the home. We had a simple snack in the morning and getting ready for the Eid prayers. Traditionally, we gather with friends and family and hold a huge celebration, but this time we celebrated quite differently, taking some selfies for sending our family and friends. Right away, back to biryani preparation. No Eid is complete without some biryani. Obviously, this is the feast for eyes and tummy. Every time I like to try some different varieties of biryani, so this time I plan to make some wedding style biryani, that is a South Indian wedding style biryani. For that reason we were missing the wedding at this time, so making it. So the chicken fry is also getting ready, and the mutton biryani and the chicken fry is the best combination ever. This style is pure wedding style, and it is delicately spiced but exotic, fragrant with cardamom, saffron and a hint of rose water. Marinating the mutton for an hour or more makes such a difference to the end result and only requires a little forward planning. Biryani is a celebration of aroma, color and flavor with perfectly cooked, fluffy grains of scented basmati rice and tender chunks of mutton pieces. Since I was making this version for the first time, I did include the recipe, but definitely will share soon. Also, I would like to try different varieties of biryani in every special occasions. Blooming saffron in warm milk draws out oil-soluble pigments and flavors. And here comes the final look of my biryani. So we are all done with the cooking and the table is all set, and just we are going to enjoy. Here I have not included the detailed recipes of mutton biryani and the chicken fry. If anyone needs it, just comment below. After the delicious biryani, took a quick nap as we have woken up quite early. Also for the night, our friend was coming, so enjoying with him too. We had a Zoom meeting from my side and from my husband's side. It was lovely to see everyone and we spoke for hours. We all miss being together. Technology provides families with an endless array of entertainment options too. Especially in this COVID situation, connecting to family who are in different parts of the world is really satisfying. Also, I would say the technology is a blessing. And that's all for today's video. See you all in another video. Stay safe and take care.